Everyone wants the legend. The superdog. The elite canine that moves like lightning, obeys like a Navy SEAL, and protects like a lion. And in theory, owning a Belgian Malinois puppy sounds like a dream. But here's the truth no one warns you about. Bringing home a Malinois puppy is not a dream. It's a storm. They don't arrive calm. They don't arrive obedient. They don't arrive soft. They arrive with energy bursting out of their skin, instincts sharper than most adult dogs, and a mind that's constantly calculating. They don't just test your training skills. They test your patience, your leadership, your identity. So the real question isn't how do you train a Belgian Malinois puppy? The real question is, can you handle one? Before we go any further, do yourself a favor, hit subscribe. Because if you're even considering this breed, you need support. You need truth. And you need community. Because nobody gets through raising a Malinois puppy alone. Let's start with the biggest misconception. People think the hard part is the energy. That if you just wear them out, everything else falls into place. So they run them, play fetch, do flirt pole drills for an hour. And what happens? The puppy comes back inside. And starts chewing the drywall. Why? Because Belgian Malinois puppies aren't just physically driven. They're mentally starving. And when you don't give them something to solve, something to engage with on a neurological level, they unravel. It's not misbehavior. It's unmet drive. So here's the first loop we'll open. What happens when you try to raise a Malinois puppy in a normal, modern lifestyle? A lifestyle with 8-hour workdays, casual weekends, distractions, screen time, and irregular schedules. We'll come back to that. But first, let me paint a picture for you. You bring your puppy home. It's 8 weeks old. It's beautiful. Alert. Eyes locked on you like it already knows your weakness. Day 1, it's biting everything, your hands, your shoes, your couch. It sleeps for 20 minutes, then goes full speed again. You think it's teething. You think it's puppy stuff. But this isn't normal puppy energy. This is working dog energy. This is ancestral fire wrapped in a small, adorable package. By the end of the first week, you've got scratches on your hands. You're running on 4 hours of sleep. You're Googling why won't my Belgian Malinois puppy calm down? And you're not alone. This is the moment most owners start doubting themselves. Because the training videos made it look fun. The influencers didn't show you the bite marks, the crate meltdowns, the 3 a.m. pacing, the puppy screaming because it's overstimulated and can't settle. So now you're thinking, did I mess up? Am I not cut out for this? That's your first turning point. That's where most people give up, or give the dog back. Now let's close that earlier loop. What happens when you raise a Malinois puppy inside a normal lifestyle? You start to break. Because this dog doesn't understand rest days. It doesn't understand I've had a hard day. It doesn't care about your Zoom call. Its brain doesn't stop because you're tired. It only stops when you lead. And that's the second truth nobody tells you. Malinois puppies don't need affection. They need purpose. They need to know, every day, what are we doing? And if you don't have an answer, they'll create their own agenda. And you won't like it. Let me ask you something. Have you ever had a puppy that exposes your character flaws? That shows you, day after day, where you're inconsistent, reactive, impatient, or distracted. That's what raising a Malinois feels like. They're not just testing obedience. They're testing you. I'll never forget my own moment. Week 3. I had spent 2 hours trying to redirect the biting. I was exhausted, my hands were bleeding, and I sat down, just to breathe. And in that moment, my puppy walked over. Not to bite. Not to bark. But to rest his head on my foot. Still. Calm. Present. Watching. It was like he was saying, I'm waiting for you to lead. And I broke. Not out of frustration, out of humility. Because this dog wasn't looking for dominance. He was looking for direction. That's what makes Belgian Malinois puppies so intense. They're not just wild. They're purposeful. But they don't know how to regulate themselves yet. That's your job. And now we get to the third truth. This dog will not grow around your lifestyle. Your lifestyle must grow around the dog. Forget about long naps on the couch. Forget about sleeping in. Forget about freedom. At least for the first year. Every day will be structured. Every walk will be a lesson. Every meal will be earned. And every mistake, on your part, will be magnified. If you're still here, you're not afraid of the work. You're probably already thinking, I want to get this right. If that's you, smash that like button, because this is the honesty that saves puppies from shelters and owners from burnout. So, can you handle a Belgian Malinois puppy? Only if you're ready to become more than a dog owner. You have to become a leader, a coach, a mirror of calm, a source of consistency when the dog has none. And it doesn't mean you have to be perfect. You just have to show up, every single day. Because this breed doesn't just grow into greatness. It grows with you, or it grows wild. But if you stay the course, if you keep your energy steady, your training consistent, and your purpose clear, you will earn something no easy dog will ever give you. A dog that chooses you. Not out of dependency, but out of trust, respect, purpose. So if you're serious, if you're ready to walk into the fire and come out stronger with a dog that makes other dogs look average, subscribe now. You're going to need every insight, every story, and every piece of guidance we can give you here at the Pet Perspective. And tell me in the comments, what's the one thing about your Malinois puppy that shocked you the most? Or if you're considering one, what's your biggest fear? Let's talk about it. Let's normalize it. Because if nobody else tells you the truth about this breed, we will. Thanks for watching. And remember, you don't just raise a Malinois. It raises you.